Uh, Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you all for being here. I'm just going to start. Uh, First and foremost, it's our thoughts, prayers are with Coach Pop and his family. Um, it's a difficult time for everyone. Um, I think, you know, Coach Pop has been the leader of this organization for the last 3 decades, right? And we all have come across or know people that just have a different aura, different presence about them. And clearly, he's one of those people. Um, when we walk into the building each and every day, we feel that leadership, we feel that presence. And so, not having him, there's clearly a void. Um, and we miss him. At the same time, I'm extremely proud of the team. The team being the players, the staff, everybody that's bonded together through a difficult time. And it's exactly what Coach Pop would want us to do. And so, um, it's on all of us to play our part, to play our role, to continue to lean on each other, support each other, and be there for one another. And we look forward to the day that we can welcome him back. But it takes a village, and we're all committed to that. But most importantly, we're committed to making sure that he has everything he needs and giving him the time and space to continue to recover. And we'll look forward to getting him back.
As best as you could tell us, just how is he doing?
He's doing well. He's doing well. I'm sure another question will come and, well, what has he said? Well, he's gonna ask, why are we turning the ball over so much? And that's all of you that know Coach Pop. That's exactly how he is. And you know him, he's tough and he's a fighter and he's gonna work. So, we're all here for him. But he's doing okay.
Ryan, originally it was reported that Coach Pop would be out, but what went into the specifics to go into detail as to what occurred today in particular?
Um, I'm sorry. Could you ask that again?
Originally it was reported he was out because due to health concerns, but what went into the decision to go into detail today to say what occurred as far as the details of his health?
I got you. I think in these situations, it's important to have time to understand exactly what's going on. And with time, you're able to speak to things transparently and give an update as to where we are. And so, as we had time to take information in, it was the right time to share with everyone as to where we are and what's going on. And time allowed that.
I don't know if you can speak on it, but just sort of the immediate response. Thankfully Pop was here when it happened. Can you talk about the immediate response from the medical staff?
Um, I won't get into details about any of the medical portion, but clearly we're extremely thankful for everyone in these situations. In times of medical emergencies and all of the preparation and effort and thoughtfulness in those moments. And we know that's a precious part of outcomes. And we're thankful for the team and all their hard work and everyone that was a part of that.
Brian, the open-ended nature of this, what's your confidence level, comfort level with who's in charge, how it's being taken care of while Pop is away?
Yeah, I think, as I said, Pop's led this organization for 3 decades. We'd all be fools not to pay attention at some point to watch, learn. And I think, as I said before, it's no one person's job to fill Pop's shoes in this moment. It's a village. And so, as I said, we've all bonded together. We're all playing our roles in that part, and we'll continue to do that. And it's what he would want, and so that's what we're going to continue to do.
Brett, Brown has extensive head coaching experience. What was the decision, or what went into the decision to hand over the reins to Mitch, and just how do you think he's been handling it?
Yeah, I think Mitch has done, and the entire staff has done a phenomenal job of continuing forward, continue to execute on Pop's vision for the team and how we want to play. And we played well in these moments. And so Brett, he has great corporate knowledge as to what we do and why we do it and how we do it and the standards with which that we need to operate by. And he's done a great job of supporting and assisting Mitch and the staff altogether. They've done a great job of trying to continue to execute on what Pop has asked this team to do from the start of the season until now.
What specifically went into giving Mitch the job?
Yeah, again, those specifics I won't touch on. We've done it different ways in different time periods. You know, if Pop's gotten tossed from a game or whatever the case may be. But both of them, like I said, it's going to take a group. Brett's experience and Mitch's experience, and I think they've done a really nice job.
These players are obviously really close with Pop as well. How have they, a lot of them being so young, how have they handled this situation and focused on, I guess, the task at hand?
Yeah, really well. But that doesn't mean it hasn't been hard, right? Again, I don't know that there's another person that means so much to another organization, sports or non-sports. And he's more than a coach, right? Like, I think when you think about it, he doesn't sit up here and talk X's and O's all the time, right? Like, he's talking about life and keeping things in the right perspective. And I think the guys, you know, they feel that. That's a part of their growth and development, especially with the young group. And so it's difficult. But, again, I think they've done a really, really phenomenal job of staying focused and trying to stay in the moment. And as Pop would say, pound the rock.
Thanks, y'all. Thank you, Brian. Thanks, Brian.
Thank you.